how's a shy Asian guy, or just being shy in general out here for anybody who's listening who's not Asian that shy? What does that have to do with like liquid courage?
Yeah, liquid courage is a real thing for me.
Yeah,
And I hate the fact that I depend on it too much. Like if
like
you
it
think,
helps lay off the edge a little too much.
yeah, it's like I'm the same person, so I know what to say. It's just my trigger finger kind of gets cut off when
Yeah.
I'm nervous and sober.
Yeah.
One of the things that I've always described, and I'll get into it after this story because I like being nervous, so I'll get into that. But
Okay.
approaching girls sometimes feel like skydiving to me,
Aww.
sober or drunk.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a lot of pressure, dude.
yeah. I put a lot of pressure on myself.
Yeah.
It only takes 5 seconds of courage
To jump out of a plane.
Yeah. And it's going to be the most amazing thing ever. You're like, I dreamt about this my whole life. I'm actually free falling.
Yeah. Let me go back to what you said. Why do you like being nervous? Ooh.
It's adrenaline rush.
Okay. Kind of like right when you're about to jump out of
Yeah.
a plane.
Yeah,
You like
so-
that energy?
I immediately see her. Reflex just kicks in. Like, this is like, I felt like a puppet. Like, everything was just happening in reflex.
Yeah.
My jaw drops.
That's cute.
I see her. Everything's in slow motion. Like, I tunnel vision. High pass filter.
Music people.
8K 120p. Everything was in
Camera
slow mo.
people.
If y'all didn't catch those references, that's what happened. And then it's like, if you guys play Call of Duty, it's like God was pressing R3 on me, and I couldn't breathe. And I was inebriated in a mug. Like,
Yeah.
I was feeling like this is me. Like, I'm for sure comfortable. Like, I was so attracted to her that I felt sober
Like it's
instantly.
Yeah.
And I was like, the adrenaline kicked in. Like, it felt like skydiving, worse
Yeah.
than skydiving. But yeah, that's why I like being nervous. It feels good. If you're working and it feels mundane and you're in a routine and it's like life is repetitive, it feels good to just be out with the homies.
It's
have
kind of like
fun.
that big burst of emotions and energy,
Yeah.
right? Especially if you're, I mean, the routine of 9 to 5 and all that stuff, having that extra emotion and just be like, oh man, I understand that. That makes sense. Apparently
We're nice guys.
we're nice guys. Cool.
Nice guys. I don't think we're nice guys. I think, okay, this is going to sound cocky. Whatever.
Go for it.
I don't think I'm a nice guy. I think I'm a good guy when I can and when I want to be. But a lot of the times I don't want to be nice. One of the realest things one of my homies said to me was like, you can be a really good friend, but a lot of the times you don't want to be. Like, I'll save you, or if you really need help, I got your back.
Yeah.
But man, I'm stressing. I'm frustrated. For me, nice is not being cordial.
Yeah.
Being nice is going out of your way to make someone feel comfortable or make sure that they're having a good time.
Yeah. I think that's just me. I don't like doing
Being
that.
responsible for everybody's happiness.
Yeah,
for
that
time.
or, you know, I mean, I care about making sure everybody's having a good time when it's just like a new group of people. But if you're doing it all
With
the
the
time,
homies, with people that you
yeah.
already know.
Yeah, it's like, what's your intentions?
One of my homegirls said that was a thing that I do, but now I'm like, you know what? I don't really care if you guys are having fun. I know I'm gonna have fun. My day off,
and
bro.
also, I'm like,
What makes you yelled this with confidence? You said, what makes your partner
it is
special?
true. It is true.
We clap. So sorry if we clap when we talk. We're just passionate people.
Yes. How is that person special for you?
Or what they care about, what they think is special.
Yeah.
Like, you should know your partner. And I don't know, that hit me. That hit me very hard. And my ass been single since the land before time, since pre-Obama. I was like, bruh, I just need to look at myself and like, what makes me stick out? Because if I ask a girl out, I'm like,
And then
I know she's getting hollered at all the time.
and then
so
what should stick out for you is what makes you who you are.
should we talk about what we look for? We talked about
Yeah, we can
this.
both talk about it.
We
It's
talked
fine.
about this in dating part 1. I didn't like my answer.
Okay.
I said you got to be funny or you got to be entertaining. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It's like you're worth my time. Like, who am I to judge? Like,
I could
if
tell you
I'm-
kind of want to take that back.
I for sure wanted to take that back. You don't have to be funny. That's not important. I think just you have to show that you've been through something. Be resilient.
Yeah.
Be loyal. I don't even know if that's asking for too much.
Yeah.
Does height matter? I don't even think girls would even admit to that.
I don't think height matters after you start really
Knowing somebody.
and pursuing it. I think when it comes to as a single person dating, it does a little bit.
Yeah, at
'Cause
face
it's like
value.
that's a first impression, which
Yeah.
sucks, right?
Dear short guys, have you ever had a girl taller than you be like vibe with you and they're like, oh man, I wish you were like taller or I've had a girl say, "Oh, you're hella dope,"
I
or
was
"You're hella
with
funny,"
you when they said that.
and then
That's pretty.
this happened twice.
Really?
So there was another one
Yeah.
where she was like, "I wish I was shorter so that I could find blah blah blah."
Yeah.
You guys think I'm really joking about this, but like being short is a very limiting option.
and that's
The whole fish in the sea shit, I really disagree with that because I could knock the many fish in the sea down to a very low
sort
number.
of height graph or something.
Yeah, because if you guys think there's like, oh, there's 3.6 billion emotional availability. How many are shorter than you? How many are mutual attraction? Like it'll keep dropping.
And you know what's fucked up too? It's like, dude, you can't change your height. So when they mention it, it's like, I mean,
I tried, bro. I drank my milk. I ate my vegetables. It didn't
it's
help.
genetics, bro. It can't do anything. So sorry, I'm gonna call this out. For the girl that called out Randy for being, I don't know who you are.
Like you young as hell with good knees, man. I don't give a damn.
That's mean, bro. I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't really think about it too much, but it's like, ladies, you just need to prioritize. I mean, I think I do as well. As like, you need to prioritize what you want and what you need. There's a big difference between want and need, and then
what's best for you.
What's best for you, and what determines like what's a rare quality.
Yeah.
Like some things you can't really find in that many people, like loyalty or. So you're just gonna say, oh, height is more important than loyalty?
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. And there are exceptions. There are ladies out there that generally don't care as long as you're just taller than them.
Yeah.
I remember I was at the bar for my homie's birthday, and then this girl, I was vibing with her. She was from New York. She was hella chill. She was sitting on a stool, and then I was talking to her, and she stood up. I was like, because I said, I don't even know if I'm taller than you. Like, how tall are you? And then she stood up. She was like, oh, I'm 5'6". And then she's like, oh, you're taller than me. She's like, does that bother you? I was like, no. Does that bother you? No. And then she was like, she took off her shoe, and then she was like, oh, I'll wear flats for you. I was like, man, well, I don't want to classify as every girl being shallow with the height thing, because that's not true.
Just experience what's outside of those logistical things, like having a teammate with you that's helping you become better, pursue your passions, align with some of those passions, right? And that's also, you take time to figure those out and figure out what really means important to you, what's not important to you.
And this is how you know I'm an overthinker. As soon as you said that, I just thought about how being single for a long time is bad, because it's like you're falling into the trap of falling too hard too fast.
Yes. Oh, man.
I think that's something that I think about, and I'm overcompensating like subconsciously. I think I just like literally had like a revelation. It's just tiring being single sometimes.
It is.
A lot of the times, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, even me, I have this whole single bravado, like where I'm proud, blah, 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 being single. Ain't nobody want to die alone, bruh.
Yeah, nobody wants to die alone, dude.
I could even have this fake confidence of, you know what I love? I love when she responds right away and my stocks are going up. Like, being single is so dope. I'm saving so much money, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You could justify all you want.
Yeah.
But those times when you just alone, everyone's cuffed, everyone's being married, having kids, establishing themselves, it slowly
starts to
creeps
seep into
your
your
head
brain.
where you're
You're
like,
like,
dude,
like, oh man,
your parents are concerned for a reason,
they want
for
grandkids.
valid reasons. And so
It was such a quick moment too. Like, it sounds like a lot, but it was such a quick moment.
that's why I bring up the opportunity cost at Earl Thomas, where you're
Just
like
go for
comedic
it,
timing.
man.
It's very
Just go
hit or
for
miss. You don't get it back, because we had this very rare connection. I know it was brief, but like you could hype me up, being you light skin. It wasn't even like that, bruh. It was like that. You wasn't there when we both stared into each other's eyes. It was like
saw each other's soul for a
freaking
second.
Chris Brown started playing in the background on the intercoms for no reason. I started gliding for no reason. I said, boy. She was cute. I was like, Lord.
Oh, God.
And then when okay, the game is over, and then she says bye.
And you could tell she was waiting Like as a dude, she was like saying bye and like walk kind of slow.
She walked hella far away to say bye. Normal people say bye next to each other, like bye, I'm leaving. She walked down, thought about it, looked at me into my soul, and was like, bye, you dumbass, get my number real quick. Like that's why I was like.
And then I remember like it happened so fast for you. I could see you were like.
I thought about this moment for way too damn long. I was like, dog.
Even Jazz has heard this moment multiple times.
I've told this story multiple times, which I usually don't do. But man, I'm so mad. I can't even blame her for saying bye hella far because I blame myself because I could have said anything. I could have just been like, oh, can I get your number or blah, 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 or like whatever. Even if she was taken, she probably would have given me my number or Facebook or an Instagram or whatever.
I don't think she was taken, bro.
She probably wasn't. I'm just trying to justify. She wasn't even that cute. She was telling me.
You wasn't that cute, bro. All right, let's go into some positives. What are some 3 tips for being single or while you want to be single? So since you've been in a relationship, what are some of those things? Don't slow your life down because you are single, right? Like definitely pursue your hobbies, your passions, all that stuff. Enjoy your life while you're single. Cause okay, let's put some real stuff in. If you're in a relationship and you're married, you ain't single no more.
Final answer.
For a long time.
Yeah.
So
Final
enjoy
answer.
it. Enjoy it. I know people like are stressed out about it. It's like, dude, but enjoy it. Have a good time. Be present with your friends. Make a lot of new friends. Have girlfriends that are like friends that are girls.
Yeah.
Get to know yourself. Get to know other
girls.
people.
That's facts. I think to bounce off that, I think obviously have fun. Define your, like, get to know yourself a little bit and be productive. Utilize your days off. Utilize your,
Yep.
find your passion, find your hobby so you could stand alone.
Yep. If it's pursuit in your career, if it's pursuit in your passions or your hobbies, or find a new hobby. If you have all the extra time and stuff like that, pick up a camera, pick up painting, pick up drawing, pick up something
Very
creative.
time-consuming hobby.
Yeah, something that will get your brain thinking beyond your work or whatever.
Yeah.
If you're well, I work in the creative field, but if you're not in the creative field, like you, like have extra time. Like for example, Beacon Rose, that extra thing for you. Pursue that. Have fun with that. Be present in those moments. Be present in those conversations. I don't want to say don't as like a bad thing, but like try and not think of what is next all the time.
Stack up your bread. Learn financial responsibility. I think we're going to talk about that in a different episode.
Yes,
on
that's
tips.
a good one.
We're going to for sure do that.
Because those are some regrets that I have. Like,
fix your credit if you got bad credit.
Yeah. Don't go stupid on a credit card.
Establish a good work ethic. I mean, work on your weaknesses. I think confidence is a big thing for life in general.
Yeah,
I think
I agree.
I have the confidence now that it's stable and balanced, where if I was to get dumped, I would be sad for a little bit, and I would get confident because I have a list of 10 things that I'm proud of.
And you could just say off
that
the
I could
top.
sit back, like I could look in the mirror, flex, and be like, "Yo, I'm this."
It's like, I'm freaking tight.
You know who I am? All right, blah blah blah. So I think confidence is a big thing.
Yeah.
I think if you're single for a while and it's because you're getting out of a long-term relationship, handle your shit while you're single and not bring that when you're trying to get in another
So mental baggage. Don't bring your mental baggage or
like,
problems to another.
People are single for hella long, but they don't like take care of that shit until they find someone they actually want to pursue.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that person doesn't deserve that baggage.
Yeah.
So concentrate
Facts.
on your mental health while you're single from your previous relationship.
Yeah.
People don't do that.
Yeah.
Do that shit.
That's very important. You got to take
Very
care of your
important.
shit. You got to bring light to people, man.
yeah.
Everyone's frustrated and having their own issues. You got to. That's another rare quality about
let's
people.
summarize, because Jazz wasn't near the mic. So let's summarize that. She's basically just said, travel when you can, but you also travel when you're in a relationship. But take care of your baggage if you've been in a long-term relationship.
Yeah.
And you're single. Like try and not bring that baggage into a new relationship.
your next person.
And I think that is very true. Like handle your crap, because it's very not fair.
I think people just sit
While you're single.
People just sit and marinate on their issues and
Yeah.
maybe don't ask for help on how to fix it.
Yeah, and not helping and not asking for your how to explain this. You can't expect your significant other to fix you.
Yeah, don't rely on someone else to be your happiness.
Yeah,
that's
to be
very
your
dangerous.
happiness,
That's very toxic.
That's very, very dangerous, very toxic for sure.